there, sign of Aquarius. This is Kim here to do a reading for you all for your next 48 hours and whenever it really resonates with you. Oh, this thing fell. Okay, so what we're going to do is draw some oracle cards, and then I'm going to get into a tarot spread, and we'll do a Celtic cross for you, Aquarius. Okay. I probably should have gotten this desk clean a little bit. All right, so calling in your spirit guides, your higher self, your higher power. Let's get messages as we connect to the consciousness of Aquarius. And you know what? Let's light our sage incense here. That would probably be a good idea. All right. Oops. Here we go. All right, for the sign of Aquarius, what do we have? Now, this is from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, by the way. We have peace. We have peace. We have co-create. Now, we have peace. Finding peace within the self. Maybe during a time of change, because we have a change in the wind. And, excuse me, I have co-create. Co-create. So, wanting you to co-create with spirit. Remembering that when you co-create with spirit, you're creating and you're in alignment with your higher self. Not only does it end up benefiting everybody else around you, but it will speed up your manifestations when they're for the good. There's something magical with a combination of something being co-created with spirit for the good of others and yourself. And there's something that just blasts that off and focus and focus. So maybe you're focusing on finding peace within during a chaotic time or, yeah, a time of change. The zebra, I love the zebra. Truly my favorite animal. It was an animal. My mom even had a big picture of it above my bed because it was that. I love the zebra ever since I was little. In a way, it stood out to me, and that's kind of why I liked it. It was because it was very unique. But the more you delve into about zebras, you find out that they're about balance too. You know, having a balance. So I almost see this as your chariot here. It reminds me of the chariot card, which I like to do references to tarot because I know that you all like tarot. Yeah, and the co-create, you know, it's like the wisdom increases. We have the owl. This is the egg of manifestation. And you notice it has the same pattern that the leopard has, which is, or I mean the cheetah, I'm sorry, which is what? The fastest animal. So it starts with this thought. It starts with this peace and this thought of what you want to create. It's like a progression. And then we go through the change. And then there's that egg about to blow up, about to become something really big for you, Aquarius. So this is good. Let's go on. I am grabbing... That was the wisdom from the Oracle deck. I am grabbing a deck called the Inner Child Oracle from Etsy. From Etsy for the next one. The Inner Child Oracle is really pretty. And of course I like small businesses and to help small businesses. So I've been trying to get Etsy decks. As many Etsy decks as I can. So let's see what this is about. Aquarius, Inner Child Oracle. Oh, we have the butterfly, and you know it's neat. My daughter had those little wings, you know, that you put on when you're like 6 or 7. I don't know, just those little bitty wings on the costumes. That's kind of what it reminds me of. So they're wanting you to go inward to find the peace. Go inward to find the peace, okay? It says, take time today to meet with your inner child. Find a comfortable spot, close your eyes, and let your awareness go inward. Feel for the place that draws you in and allow your inner child to come there. Let them be as they are, embracing them, listening to them, and providing them with unconditional love. It is the inner child work that really we end up finding peace because of the root of where things come from, where our reactions come from to different life things, things that haven't been resolved in childhood. When they finally get resolved, accepted, loved, and passed on, things start to change. Almost miraculously, things will start to change. Right, let's get an angel number message for you, Aquarius. We have 10. You have great leadership skills and your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details and then direct others how to carry it out. Sounds like a manager position, or it truly sounds like you know what to delegate here. Like you know what to do. You know what to do. So I'm getting a situation where I'm imagining a bunch of people trying to tell you how to do things, trying to tell you what to do, how to do it, how to go about it. But there's something like your higher self's like, no, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Step away. I can find the peace within. You don't have to tell me how. Like, for real. We don't need instructions on everything. And that's what's coming across here for you. Feels like you're boss material. Boss material. That's what I'm thinking. I love the green, too. I guess the green's standing out because of this deck. This is the Southern Oracle from Etsy. And I guess the color is what's standing out. It kind of looks like a dogwood, which definitely would be Southern, right? Hotter than blue blazes. And I have never heard that, and I grew up in the South. 36, hotter than blue blazes. Passion, sensuality, armorness. I probably said that really wrong, so I'm not going to go back over it. Chemistry, longing, an instant crush. So something has got you wanting to crush on it. Something has got you wanting to crush on it. Let me make sure I can. Here you go, right here. Will that work? Yeah. So, an instant crush, instantly falling in love with something. Like, sometimes that's how it was with me and pool, billiards. I love pool. I love playing pool. It was like instant love for me. So if this is not a person that it's like an instant attraction to, it may be like an event or something that you do that's like you're instantly drawn to it. You may be good at something like that. Maybe drawn to something you're really good at. This is the dream totems that I'm going to pull from next. I have nothing planned for this, Aquarius. We are just going as we're going. Might be dealing with a Leo. Might just be needing to get your inner strength up. Interesting. Strength. It says you need to stand up and have an opinion because in this case, yours is the one that counts. This decision will have long-term effects on your future. Strength. Wonderful. Sometimes being too cautious is just an excuse for being afraid to take risk and to move forward. Don't use this as your excuse to miss out on something amazing. So it feels like what this change is bringing in. That's what it feels like. If you decide to go with it and create alongside of the change, I feel that's what it's kind of speaking to. Let's get one more card, one more oracle. I love my oracles. And then we'll go to the tarot. So for Aquarius, what should you surrender? What should you surrender? And I like the butterfly. The butterfly to me is always, and a lot of people, it's change, it's metamorphosis. It's like the ultimate change, right? The ultimate makeover. The butterfly. The butterfly can achieve the ultimate makeover for sure. Surrender obsessive thinking. Okay. The what ifs, I'm almost feeling like the ego takes over. Which, you know, the ego is like your, to easily sum up what an ego is it's just you defining yourself as your personality, as your body, and that's it. Like, that's what the ego is. It's limiting, and it just believes it's this person, right? Not a divine being, not a co-creator with spirit. So those are the thoughts, and that's where it's coming from. So that's why we shouldn't really always believe in these obsessive, ruminating, over and over thinking. Plus, sometimes when we overthink, we overanalyze the solution to the problem, when usually the best solution is the simplest, and it truly is like that sometimes. So surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will give you clarity or even solve the problem. You may be dealing with Capricorn, or maybe dealing with different types of temptation. That's possible with that. All right, let me clear this right side of my table off, and let's see if I have enough room to use the big cards. I think I do. This is Jasper, by the way. That is Mookaite Jasper. I know sometimes people ask in the comments, and I'm seriously doing so many readings a day that's why I don't get to the comments, but I read them all. I just don't get to them all to respond, because I try to keep myself busy all the time making videos. So let's see, that's Mookaite Jasper. This is Azurite. When I started this, I looked up you know, crystals and stones that would help with ability, and that would also help with grounding. This is for solar plexus. This can be for psychic ability, and so can this one. I think this is Labradorite or something like that. Labradorite. And obsidian, and black tourmaline is this one. This one's black tourmaline. I was a little disappointed in that, because that's really the part that's black tourmaline. The rest, I don't know. But anyway. Let's get going. Yeah, I have enough room. Okay, so for Aquarius, we're going to start with the tarot. Let's find out what your situation is. What's the situation for Aquarius? Really pretty spread today. I like I'm really drawn to your cards. They're so pretty. And here's the sun. The sun. The strength. The energy. So maybe this is energy going towards you. You know, the sun could be the card of Leo. It's their ruling planet. In what I would think how it applies to most people in their readings is the energy. Things being lifted, unveiled, illuminated. Things getting better. I feel, you know, things getting better. Things working with divine. It's a very, very optimistic card in this deck. So it's a sign of good times. What's the challenge to our sun? What's the challenge to our sun? It also provides inspiration, as you see with that flag. 4 of Pentacles, like this. Okay, so how can you enjoy the energy of the sun without feeling like you're giving your power away to anyone else. That is the challenge. So the challenge is, how can we agree with something or get along in a situation without giving away our power? So I say that's your issue right now. So the heart of the matter for Aquarius, heart of the matter, Judgment in the reverse. Lets me know there might be somebody in your life that you're just really having a hard time. A hard time forgiving. It can be that. Sometimes, you know, with that Gabby Petito, I did a poll just to see about that Brian guy that was anyway, he's fleeing from justice, and this came up in the reverse just like that. So fleeing from judgment, not wanting to face a consequence, that can also that just kind of came to me as a different way of looking at that Judgment card. This could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Sometimes I feel like the energies aren't present though if it's in the reverse. So past energy for Aquarius, Queen of Wands. Okay, that might be who you're having a hard time forgiving, Aquarius. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This Queen of Wands is someone who is bold, who is daring, who definitely co-creates, but it's in order to share her talents with others, maybe even putting on a different face for the persona. It's nothing bad. There's nothing wrong with this persona that the Queen of Wands puts on. The reason why she does it is because the focus is on the talent, the skills, and helping others, not getting her life too involved into whatever this is. So it could be a Queen of Wands energy. We have bold, we have daring, we have intuitive hits. If this is you, it could be you too. So intuitive hits, psychic. What's the present situation? The Emperor in reverse. Some of you are dealing with an Aries, whom is not really okay. So once again, I'm getting a message of giving away your power. Why? Why do we feel like we're giving? Oh, okay, because everything has to be redone. All right. How do we build without giving away power? Power may have switched hands here. Power may have switched hands. Seems like there's not a strategy at the moment. Okay, I don't know what that's about. I will clarify for that. Got a lot of major arcana right through the middle here. Presently, you're dealing with some changes, and I don't think you're too happy with maybe the changes around you. But when it comes to the main issue, you're being divinely guided. So there's something that doesn't appear to be divinely guided, but it is. But it is. Finding the light. This to me is like enlightenment too. Going inward. Finding your light in the midst of things that are slightly chaotic. All right, Knight of Wands coming passionately after possibly a new beginning with you. This could be that Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It could be somebody that comes, like this person has been in your life before, you know of this person. Excuse me. I always look to the Knights as being action oriented. So if this is you, then you're going towards something. This could be like new love interest. For some, it is a general reading, okay? But for some, it is love, because I have this card saying that kind of like that the sun is this instant crush thing, And then the Knight of Wands would be somebody that you're really passionate about or passionately going forward. Could be a move. With some people, this can indicate movement, travel. Okay. Two of Swords in the reverse. I think this just means you're not sure how you feel about this situation. Maybe about this person, Leo, Aries, Sag. It could be. It could be about the person. There's no postponing. There's just, there's no decision at this time. Like, there's not a decision to make at this time. All right? There's no peace for some reason. There's no peace on the outside. On the outside, I'm not having much peace. It's like that change in the wind. That's what it's reminding me of. This Two of Swords in the reverse. All right. In the environment, Empress energy. Could be a Capricorn again. Wow, we've got so many. Two of Pentacles. Something really unbalanced here. Something's unbalanced. It may have to do regarding a relationship with Empress energy and Mother energy, or the person who creates fertile, growing things. So something might be growing or developing. And the challenge is, how do we go about building onto the foundation without giving away your power? So yet again, it's the same, it poses the same question. I'm sorry. We're going to have to move these down. You cannot see. There we go. You can see now, I think. Yeah. So something that's growing, something that's being built, but how do we do it without feeling like we've given away our power? Are the hopes or fears here? Hopes or fears? King of Wands, again, look how much fire you've got, guys. That's enough for an explosion. Something was explosive here. King of Wands, building something, and this is good. This is not giving away your power. This is building something and being the master builder, like being part of the crew that says how it's going to get done. And it's a hope that it gets done the right way, masterfully, without giving away anyone's power, right? King of Wands. And source of inspiration. Gosh. I've never seen a reading have this many wands before. Wow. So the outcome here. Outcome for Aquarius. Six of Pentacles. Making things a success, okay? Making things a success. Making things reciprocal so that not one person is giving more than the other. And I think that solves the problem of giving away the power, of feeling like you're giving away power when something is equal. An equal give and take, an equal exchange of energy, exchange of energy. If it's a court situation, they usually go good with the Six of Pentacles showing up. It's usually balanced and does pretty good. There's still some healing that really needs to be done in a situation for, again, so Aries, or just the deal with sleeping, power, things like that. Let's get, you know what, let me get this deck, and I'm going to get some clarifiers for you, Aquarius. Let's get some clarifiers. There's so little. Okay, so for what I'd really like to know about is, what is this Emperor in reverse? That's the big one for me. What is the Emperor in reverse about? Okay. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's not being very assertive, or standing up for the way that they want things to be. Somebody's not standing up for their truth and saying how they want things to be structured here. Okay, that's present energy. What do we have with this Two of Swords? What's with the Two of Swords? What's that? Okay, Queen of Pentacles. So this is like a motherly energy. Motherly, it reminds me of the Empress energy, was we have the rabbit here. It's a lucky and fruitful time when you see that. But there's something about a decision, delayed decisions or delayed action here. The Ten of Wands, it's connecting the energy from the Sun to the King of Wands. So it's like somebody is finally helping build. Someone is helping build and sharing some of the weight. So if the message here was to lighten your load, that was achieved. And it was probably lighten your load was achieved with this King of Wands character. So ultimately, we have Six of Pentacles, which is a reciprocal give and take relationship. What else can you give us? What else can you give us? Queen of Cups. Somebody very loving. Somebody that embodies self-care, self-love, compassionate, kind. This is either somebody that's playing that role as some feminine aspect in your life that's very loving and kind that you can talk to if you need to. The Three of Wands. So expecting, this might have to do with a journey and somebody coming in from a journey also. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, we strongly have Aries. Something really is coming in here for you. As far as this energy, okay, it's like it is the matriarch in control here, possibly, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's something about the person who's normally in control not standing up and not being in control. But wanting to build this, rebuild without giving away power. So that's what I've got for you. Giving energy and putting energy into something really great. Probably more energy needs to go into healing a situation. All right, so Aquarius, let's get you some tea leaves and we'll wrap up your reading. And I hope you got something out of that. Oh. Some tea leaves. Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Harp, great happiness. That's awesome, right? Broken ring, parting of the ways in romance or business. I think it's for what we're not standing up for. Like, because I don't think we're going to go with that. I think we're going with something different. Jug, a lighthearted, carefree time. Forest, muddled or unclear thinking. It may be poor judgment, maybe, if you've got muddled or unclear thinking here. That might be why that one's showing up. All right, let's get you some fairy dust. Some fairy dust. Oh. We have backpack. Get your compass. Adventure is yours. Get out of the city and enjoy the outdoors. And a fortune cookie. You'll see the signs. I like that. You'll see the signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. You'll see signs. Ooh, I like that. And then look on the bottom, it says sunshine. What you got? Sunshine, sunshine. The sun is shining on you. Career and business growth. Fabulous communication in relationships. So that's what I got for you. Thanks, Aquarius. Sending you light and love. Bye-bye.